Okay, getting into this project, I was going to be doing the winter white, and I came down sick. I already had this recorded, and I decided to go ahead and add this to the playlist. I just had these little crates that I purchased from the Dollar Tree. I painted one in the color agave and one in the color of lacquer. And now I'm just going in with my white puff paint that I purchased from the Hobby Lobby. I am going around and I am just adding some of this puff paint, to give it the snowy effect. And I will be doing this on all these little pieces, as well as right now I am going in and I am adding glitter. I will be doing it around all of the top portion, as well as some of the sides too on some of these little cars. And last year for Christmas, I also created a Christmas train, and people seem to enjoy it. So this year I wanted to do it just a little different. Okay, I got these two covered. I'm just going back in right here and adding some more of this lovely puff paint. And to me, this is a lot better than working with spackling. I have found that working with spackle, sometimes when it dries up, it tends to fall off. And here I am just going in and adding just a little bit more of this beautiful glitter picked up from, I want to say, Walmart. Okay, now this one I did in both the colors together. And again, going in with my puffy paint and just going along the top portion. Again, I'm sorry about my voice. I just almost completely lost my voice for the last 3 days. It's been kind of rough, but I wanted to get this something uploaded on this challenge. And this will be my last Christmas video for 2022. And I have several in my playlists if you would like to check out some more of my Christmas DIYs. And I have getting all these little cars finished. And then before too much longer, we will be working on the embellishment part, which to me is the funnest part when you're creating little pieces like this. This was my first year of using the agave paint with the lacquer, and I love the way these two colors work together. Okay, we're back to this one. We're going to be adding little wheels just using these little peppermints from Hobby Lobby. And all of my little embellishments were either 50 or 60% off. I have these little snowflakes, little embellishments that I picked up as well from the Hobby Lobby. In this video, a lot of my projects, my pieces, and my materials are either from Hobby Lobby or from the Dollar Tree. Maybe a few from Walmart. Okay, now I've got most of the little wheels added on to this little train. A few more places I had to go in and add. What I'm doing here is I'm adding some of these little snowflakes around the side of this little car. And I do have it sped up a little bit, and it makes me look like I'm shaky, which I am, but this makes it look just a little bit worse. Okay, now on this one, I have these two little juice caps, and I painted them also in the color of lacquer. And I'm just taking some hot glue and going around with them. And I will be placing them. I have the little crate turned upside down. Got those on. I'm going to be adding a peppermint. And I had to move that one. I had to remove it because I realized I didn't need 2 of the big wheels in the front car, because usually they only have 1. And I'm trying to get rid of some of the little glue stick strings. Okay, on this portion right here, I'm going to be taking this crate, and I change crates, guys, because I realized that I added the wrong one. Like, this is super big for this little train, so I change it. I have this little roll that came from some mesh, and I just cut it in half, and I'm going in with the color of agave paint, and it only took 1 coat. I'm completely covering this and the inside as well. Today I'm participating in the Winter Wonderland collaboration. This is hosted by myself, along with my dear friend Leah from JunkerneckerDiy. I have left Leah's channel link as well as the playlist link in the descriptions below. I ask that after you're through with my video, that you go watch everyone in the playlist. You will not be disappointed. Now, with this little roll that I have here, I am just going to be going in with some hot glue, and I will be gluing it down like so, going in with the puff paint again, and I'll just be going around the top portion of this. Sorry, I sound like Kermit the Frog. I'm going around with this and just adding some puff paint, just making it look like that snow. Figured it needed some up there. And it was really awkward, the way that I realized that I used the wrong crate for the top portion of this, was that my husband pointed it out. He said, that is really tall for that little train. So I went in, I removed this piece, the tall piece, and I got a smaller piece. You will see it in the final reveal. And here I am just adding some more of this snow. Well, it's not snow, but it's puff paint, but I'm using it as snow. I have these little peppermint embellishment pieces, little tiny ornament things I picked up from the Hobby Lobby. I'm just going to go in and add 3 or 4 to the front of this little train. And I absolutely just love these little embellishments that you can get from Hobby Lobby. And they're now 60% off, so if you have a chance to go get some, for your stash for next year, that would be awesome. And like I said, I'm just adding 3 or 4 across the top here. And then what I'm going to do next, going in, and I'm just adding, I take all this time to add this puff paint to the top of this, just to realize, you know what? I put the wrong piece on it. But this is, this is real here. I could have deleted this part, just took it off, and, and then, no, it's good, to show y'all how difficult it can be sometimes. And I also realized, hey, I didn't paint my fingernails right. When you're sick, you kind of don't think correctly sometimes. And here I am. I'm just going to add some snow on the little wheels as well. Like I said, I only change out the top portion and add a little wooden block, and then it looks normal. And I'm going to add in glitter, and I'll just go into town on this top piece. And I'm absolutely just loving glitter this year. Like I said, I love it for Christmas time. I really do. Now, I got some of this fiber fill, and I'm just putting it right out the top of that little smokestack. Kind of looks like a little bit of smoke coming out of there. And I thought that was a perfect touch. Okay, now what I'm going to be doing is on to the next part we go. I had this little bottle brush tree. Got these little lights, mini lights from Hobby Lobby, and I thought they were so cute, and I thought that they would be perfect for this little project. So here I am, just wrapping it around the tree like so. I'm going to rest my voice and let you guys watch for a few minutes how I finish up this little tree. These embellishments as well came from the Hobby Lobby. And it's, pretty amazing how well they stick to these little bottle brush trees. You'd have to hold them for a few seconds, but they stay on good. I just put it down in this little train here. And I'm going to be going in with some of these little Christmas packages that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. I thought this was the perfect touch for this. This little one is finished. We're going to go on to the next one. This one's going to be holding a little gingerbread boy and girl. These came from Hobby Lobby as well. 60% off. I didn't add a whole lot of hot glue, as I will probably be removing them and using them on another project for the next year Christmas season. Now I'm just taking some of these little embellishments, and I will be putting this right on the front. Okay, on to the next little car. This is the top piece of a little sign. I've had it for a few years now in my stash. And I just went around, and it was already red, but it was a different color red. So I went in and I painted it in the color of lacquer. And I'm just going in here and adding some of this beautiful glitter. And I'll be taking some hot glue and gluing it in. It was a little bit difficult to get it to stay in, but we got it. I'm going to go in and add this little gingerbread girl and boy to the front portion of this little train. Like I said, I will be removing these little figures and using them again next year if I don't, decide to just keep this train. Or I may even give it to one of my children. Now I'm going to add some more embellishments here and there. And I want to take this time, if you made it with me this far, thank you so much. Thank you for putting up with my scratchy voice and all that. And if you've not yet become a member of my YouTube family, I would really love to have you. And if you would give me a thumbs up, if you like my content, it helps my channel to grow, helps YouTube to push me out that much more. And with all that being said, here I am. I'm just going to go in and add some more of this little puff paint right along the top of this sign. Okay, now that that's finished, I'm going to have to add some glitter. Just going to go around the side here. Adding glitter here as well. Now my next step is going to be, what are we going to do? Oh, we're going to add some here in the front as well. Some little I think it's a little gingerbread boy and girl. Just add it right to the front. Just like snow. No, just like snow. Because I'm adding snowflakes. That's what I'm doing. Oh, goodness. Okay, that's that one. Here I am. I just wanted to show you. And another sneak peek at that one. And on the next step, I think I already did that. Okay, just the little embellishments. That's where we're at on this little project. Here is the final reveal. I want to thank you for taking time to watch my video, and I hope that you enjoyed it. And you all have a very blessed, very wonderful Christmas season. And Jesus is the reason for the season. And again, thank you for stopping by.